Okay, I'm live now. I feel like I should go, hello everybody and welcome to the Mad Paranormal
It
Investigations
doesn't
live
say you're
stream.
live. It still says upcoming.
Oh,
But it's
well it says live on here.
Yeah.
We're definitely
Oh,
live.
there we are. Yeah, we're there now. We're
Yeah.
there now.
So I don't know if we'll get anyone. I did message Rue, but he didn't respond, so he might be busy today.
We'll just see. It says we've got 2 people, but that'll be me and David.
And Mo possibly, so I left it on.
And Mo or Music Creek?
No, she's coming on soon, she said.
All right.
She's still working, I should think. She works quite late.
She was at work.
All right.
Maximum crowd, please. Hello.
Hi,
Nick.
Hi, Nick.
Hey. Hola.
Oh, this is the lady who's a fan of Damian.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
She loves his
He's
reactions.
not in here yet. He will be in here in a little while. But he's not here yet. I said I should say to people he's got such a good fan group that if they want Damien to be on live stream, they have to pay the super chats for it.
Honestly, he's got his little fans, isn't he?
He has. They love him. He is funny.
Yeah.
He is funny.
He's
sometimes.
funny. Yeah. Sometimes, Nick. Not all the time.
He's
gave me a
definitely
nice
funny
shout
in
out.
the videos. The video we've
He
just
gave
put
me-
out is crazy. Crazy video. I watched it and was like, before I put it on, I watched it when it was loading and thought, Jesus God, it proper makes you go, oh my God, that one.
Which one? This video is insane.
Yeah, the animal one.
Oh, okay.
Oh my God, it's scary as shit, that. I'd shit myself. I'd rather give me a paranormal poltergeist any day over that. It's worth a watch. It's worth a watch.
Well, we thought we just found an orb, but obviously
no, that we've had that on our videos. That little round circle. We've definitely had that on some of ours because I thought, oh, what's that? And then it is the glare on the camera.
Yeah, that's a shame.
Yeah,
that's a shame. But we had a good play with the Osmo Pocket 2.
I'm very pleased to have, and I hope you've remembered everything, Michelle. Like David's tutorial on it was very good. So you don't forget.
We kind of figured it out together, didn't we?
Yeah.
And
David
it does stuff. I couldn't make it connect to my phone wirelessly, but if the phone is plugged into it, and the case is off the phone, it's just like that. And you don't need to touch the phone. You don't need to move your arm. I literally was holding it like that with the camera there, and I videoed behind me.
That's mental, isn't it? It's supposed to be a really good camera, so.
And I pushed slow motion, and it did slow motion, but obviously there is no sound because it would be all like that. And I did time lapse, which was quite good on the waves as well, wasn't it?
Yeah, that's cool.
And so that's cool.
That was
and
good. Slow motion,
you don't need to. The reason we were struggling so much with it is because you need to have your phone plugged into it because it's ridiculous. The zoom is better when it's on the phone. You can put your finger on this little pretend button on the screen and you just slowly move it and you do the whole 360.
And the thing is
down.
Yeah, and the thing is the screen they give you. The screen they give you if you don't want to use your phone is just. I mean, it's impossible to see, especially if you're like we were at the beach. And it's like, there's a sunset behind you or whatever. It's just, and obviously it's reacting like a screen, not like your eyes react,
She just said that. I look lovely, and then she put Michelle, you do. She put because I'm sitting here with my fan looking all posh. It's not, it's because I'm smoking, so I'm doing it behind the fan.
So anyway, I've decided that it's actually quite good, and the editor on the Mimo is not dissimilar to Splice.
Oh, well, that's good then, because that's what Jasmine said. She does all her editing now on that camera.
On the Mimo. But if there's music on my phone, you can then put it straight on. Whereas it's on Splice, it's a bit of a faff to do that. So yeah, that's.
But it's the going live, isn't it? It was good to. It's going live is always the problem, isn't it?
No. I think I figured it out. We just need to have a practice.
Yes, that would be brilliant.
I think
now that would be really good. That would be good.
Yeah.
Sorry, Mo, I've seen all your comments.
When you go on your when you put your phone into it and you hold it onto the camera, and then there's like a little menu along the edge, and it says things like time lapse, slow motion.
Yeah, I saw that.
Pano, whatever that is, and video, photograph, quality photographs, and it also says live stream. You have to have your do it all handle in when you live stream.
Yeah.
It's when I clicked on it, it said put your do it all handle on, but obviously I didn't go any further than that because I didn't want to go live. But I reckon we can figure it out now.
Good. We need to figure out the microphones when you're back. We'll take them to work with us and figure that out. We need to make sure.
And obviously I haven't used the microphone, and
the microphone with that is fine. There's no problem with that.
You don't need it.
If we just had that camera, you could wear the actual DJI mic, and I can be on holding the thing because it's got 4 microphones in the camera.
Yeah, it's plenty enough.
So if we can figure out, it's much easier.
I hated it when we were at Broadmoor. I remember hating it because I thought that it was shit.
Sorry, that's so out of context. When we were at Broadmoor, locked up in, I think it was cell 212 and 214. Yeah.
I was not impressed with it at all, but now I'm actually it's quite impressive, isn't it?
Yes, and it was quite fun watching the penny drop for you and thinking, this is all right.
I'm glad. I'm so glad.
Yeah, so am I, because I mean, I was just thinking, she was saying, no, well, I don't see what's good about this. No, it's for X amount of £100 or whatever. And I was thinking, well, it must be good because everyone, surely the only thing standing in the way of it being really good is learning how it works.
Oh, thank you for dropping in, Mo.
Thank you. Flipping the fan.
All right.
Love you. Enjoy work. Hope you get the sales. Oh no, I'm glad you've worked it out because it's such an expensive piece of kit. And like you say, everybody uses it and raves about it. We just obviously just weren't thinking about it properly.
Yeah, but the key is also to, again, obviously, the internet we've got on YouTube with, I watched a couple of just other people's tutorials, like how to do this thing and what have you. And it's like, obviously, and also that comes with full being able to hit the space bar to just stop it for a second, try the thing they just mentioned, and then play again. But I know a lot of people don't want to do it. They just want to know how it works. But it is that it can do a lot. But I don't think you've learned everything yet.
No. There's loads of things. Now I
didn't put the widescreen thing on, did we?
No. So now I've figured. Now I have better understanding of it. I think I can learn how to do all this fancy pants stuff that it does. If I just spend some time with it.
Exactly, and that's a message for the current state of the world.
And let me just tell you something, right? So I was just about to say, just between us and the few people we've got on here, that I saw somebody I know in Tesco's yesterday, as you do. That's the only time I see people now is in Tesco's. And they go on TikTok quite a lot. And so I watch her on TikTok quite a bit. She's on there and I'm thinking she's advertising. She must be doing like TikTok shops or something. Anyway, I saw her in Tesco yesterday and she told me that she makes money on TikTok. She makes money on TikTok. And I won't go into what she said, but she's joined affiliate programs. So she's got all these affiliate programs and that's how she's getting her money. And last month, in 1 month, she earned a decent amount of money. And not only that, she got £3,000 worth of stuff free. Totally free. So she can use that to promote. But on TikTok, obviously, you've got to have to about 10,000 followers or something. But I tried to join the Samsung affiliate. I don't know what's happened now because I can't get into any of my emails at the minute. But we need to do that. We need to learn. We need to become affiliates. So when we're out, we can. And like she said, you've got to think what your niche is, what you would need. So our affiliates would have to be people like equipment, stuff for Damian in the studio. Do you know what I mean? Anything like that. Hi, Roo.
Hi, Roo.
Hi, Roo.
I had a mental day today and just sat down, but I'll be here in chat. Okay, my lovely. But yeah, so I think we need to focus on that. Now, I wrote a really good email, didn't I? I can't find it. It's in our emails somewhere.
Oh, I'll find it. It'll be there somewhere.
It's so well written. I'm so fucking clever. I just want to say that. So clever.
I wrote a little poem about M.A.D Paranormal the other day.
Yes, I saw it. It's very good.
It's quite funny, I thought. I thought it was quite funny.
My mum thinks
we should read it.
Yeah.
And have like bushes in our hair and stuff.
Yeah. I've had a mental day. I've been hacked. My email's been my main email as well. Not even, and luckily it isn't M.A.D's one. But my worry is that the recovery email for M.A.D is my main email. So I don't know, but I'm going to ring everyone tomorrow. But so I woke up this morning with a notification on my phone saying declined Amazon £499. I thought, what the fuck? And then it said declined ClearPay for £299, and then declined Klarna. And I thought, I don't even have Klarna. And I thought, well, they're stupid, these scammers, because they just scammed someone who's already drowning in debt and he's already got all these accounts on hold because she's drowning in debt. It's like, why have you tried to scam me? Really, they should feel sorry for me and put some money in my bank, I think. But yes, all day this has taken me. All day.
Maybe they should take on your debt.
Maybe they should.
They've hacked you. They should really have the best and the worst.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've changed loads of my passwords to brilliant passwords. Let me tell you as well, brilliant. No fucker's going to get through that one.
I tried to just hide myself making it's pointless.
It is really.
That's why I have my fan. That's why I have my fan.
Are you able to heighten your chair at all? Because a lot of the time you're just a floating head.
No, because it's not. It's a fixed chair, David. This one, it's the invisible chair. Because that one I just find too uncomfortable. Can't.
You need a little cushion.
Yeah, a little cushion. You need a little.
I am on a cushion.
Oh, okay. You need a fatter ass then.
I do. I've never had an ass. Not really. There you go.
That's better.
That's better.
Yeah. That better?
Yes.
That's better. So yeah, we've only got 4 people on here. What a load of crap, eh, people? Thank you.
Yeah,
for
and 2 of them are us. So we've only got you, Roo.
Roo,
you are it.
Where's everybody else gone? You know, all over on beer.
So David was going to tell you the story of Black Shuck, the legend of Black Shuck, because we were going to go to the church today, but we couldn't because it's being a church.
Yeah.
So we couldn't.
Well,
but it's very quiet. It is very quiet at the minute. It's very quiet. You're right. It's very quiet.
Did you tell Discord that we were going live?
Yes, I think I did.
Everyone's just gone off us then.
Johnny Smith knew I was going to be live. He liked my post. Oh, well done, Roo. Look.
Well done, Roo. You've been a member for 2 months.
2 months. Right from the beginning.
First one.
So yeah, for anyone sort of tuning in and watching not live, and what have you, the what I hope to do is to get Michelle down to go and see Blytheborough Church. And Blytheborough Church has the legend of Black Shuck, which was a sort of devil dog with red burning eyes. And believe it or not, even though it's in my sort of area of where I live, I hadn't heard of the legend of Black Shuck until a friend of mine was in a band, and their first album, the first track on their first album, which is this one, is called Black Shuck. And it tells the tale of, I'll give you the lyrics and you'll get an idea. In a town in the east, the parishioners were visited upon by a curious beast, and his eyes numbered but one and shone like the sun, and a glance beckoned the immediate loss of a cherished one. It was the coming of the Black Shuck. Black Shuck, that dog don't give a fuck. and basically there's lots more I haven't got my glasses, but and so obviously my friend being in the band, I sort of said, oh, is that quite well known, or did Justin just sort of no? And then obviously everyone seems to have heard of it but me, and
including your mum,
including my mum. And I thought I hope I can do this, because I think he might be up for it. But this friend of mine, Ed, I think he should come along to the church and tell us about it as well, because it's his song. And I love that, when you look at back in the day when Ed was, in the darkness and they were huge. I remember seeing a live in Japan video, and there's like the first 3 front rows are all these Japanese girls and lads singing along to Black Shuck, which is like a song about an East Anglian legend. which just struck me as very strange. And it's good, but it's a good thing. And it's basically, the devil dog was trying to get at the priest inside.
And on the door
yeah. The whole point is that you can go to Blythburgh Church door and you can see that there are claw marks on the door. And they say that they are the claw marks of the black shock dog trying to
get the priest, wasn't it?
Yeah, get the priest.
And he also apparently went through the church in
Bungay. Yeah, Bungay. It's spelled Bungay, but they say Bungay or Bungay
as well, which is also near here.
Yeah.
So one day we will go there, but we couldn't really go there on a Sunday when it's still a church doing church things.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But that was, I mean, the band always like to put in Norfolk and Suffolk references to see if people spotted it. There's on this first album, there's Stuck in a Rut, which includes the line, "The Acle Strait ain't gonna get the better of me." And the Acle Strait is basically the direct road between Norwich and Great Yarmouth. And it is just straight, the Acle Strait. And it is, people go too fast on it. And it also mentions the Barnby Bends, which is an extremely windy, round, backwards road sort of thing, and there's a lot of accidents on it and that. But I can't imagine that people singing along in sort of Germany and in the States and stuff to the song, they have no idea what the Barnby Bends are.
So what else have we... I've been watching a lot of Don't Scare Claire.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And there are various places that I think we should consider investigating on the strength of Don't Scare Claire, having talked about them. There's a few quite close to us, April.
Where?
And there's a bunch in London, but I'd have to go. I need to go through and write it down where. Yeah. But there's a few that are quite accessible to us. Mm-hmm. That she has talked about.
Okay. But where?
I was watching one about the road up in where's that road? That really up north, wasn't it?
Jasmine did a road.
This hang on, let me look and see if I can find it. But it was on the other night. It was like a new one. And but it was, if we ever go up north, we just have to go to this road. And it was Never Drive on This Haunted Road, she said. It was the Stocksbridge Bypass.
That's it.
One of the most haunted roads in the UK, with ghostly hitchhikers, phantom pedestrians seen on the road late at night. And there's you should watch it. And if we ever up in that direction, we definitely need to go to this road.
Yeah. I wonder if it's one Jasmine did then, because she went out and did one with her mum and that.
Oh, I don't know.
Yeah, they went on to some road somewhere. I don't know.
We need to go and do these the ones at the London Underground, even if we're not investigating, if we're just doing like an interesting, like, historic talky video, because there's fascinating stories connected to the Central Line. Fascinating.
Yeah. But, well, hopefully we've got somebody who knows got the key, haven't we?
Potentially.
Holds the key.
There's quite a few.
Hi, Jamie.
And do you know what we watched the other night for the first time?
What?
We watched, I'd never seen it. We watched Conjuring 2, didn't we?
Yeah.
That's the Enfield one, isn't it?
Yeah, I'd never seen it.
It's a good film, that one.
It was quite good. Yeah, you enjoyed it, didn't you?
Yeah.
I think it's the best. Hello,
Not far from Bungay is Rungay's Bridge. I'd like to say my family own it, but sadly not. That's a shame, Roo.
Yeah, that would have been an earner.
Hi, Jamie. How are you?
Hi, Jamie.
Now we were going to talk about our up and coming investigation. That we're very excited about.
Yeah, someone we know's asked us to come and investigate their property, and we're not going to say who it is, and we're not going to say.
They've sent us videos, and it's really exciting. I'm really excited.
Will David be going to some investigation, said Roo? If so, David, are you a believer? Though you can tell the story of your skepticism.
Yeah, no, I've always been. Yes, I have. Oh, I just did that thing that I hate people do. Yeah, no.
Oh
dear.
no.
God,
yeah, no.
awful. I'm gonna have to have an extra shower tonight. I feel bad. So, but it is a bit of a yes and no thing, I guess. I don't really. I was very much a skeptic, as I am about any sort of afterlife or aliens, UFOs, that sort of thing. I do need proof in my life for things. However, and this is where it changed, is that when this Mad Paranormal team, the three ladies of the team went to the Swan, that's the one that Casper Site picked up on as well, and they did that. Michelle came back from there saying, I swear I heard a voice at this point on there, and I can hear it, but not very well. And I have a recording studio in my house, so I said, "Well, I'll boost it for you," thinking, okay, so there's a noise or there's a thing. So using just EQ stuff, not no AI rubbish or any of that, but just using frequencies and working out what frequency it was and then heightening that one frequency. I was able to boost the sound, and through my headphones I heard, "I won't tell anyone." And it was a bloke's voice, and I know, and obviously being me, I know there were no men in that pub that night at all. Because the guy gave them the keys, let them,
Yeah, there wasn't.
And like, if anyone would sort of say, "Oh, maybe he came back," yeah, no, it's right next to Michelle's ear. And also, if you think about it, if the camera is pointing towards Michelle, she said she heard it in her left ear, and this was coming through my right headphone, so that's correct. Because the camera would be looking like that. But it's not a case of, I believe everything now, but I absolutely can't explain that, because I also know, without being wanting to be rude to any of the ladies or Damien, at the time certainly, that this was there. They weren't very savvy in like putting effects on things, or you wouldn't have known how to, would you?
No.
And they gave me the original footage. It didn't go anywhere except from out of the camera into my inbox, as it were, and up onto the gear that I use. And so, yeah, not a believer, but not a believer full style, but just like that's really weird, because it like, I know you wouldn't have put it on afterwards because you don't know how. Plus, Mad Paranormal is very much if we don't see it, we're not going to say we saw it.
Yeah.
It's that sort of operation. They'd rather you just had fun watching them not see anything than try and make something for views. And that's what I like about the channel. It's fun just to watch, even if nothing happens.
Yes, Nushka. I would love to get my logo on these fans. I've only got one fan so far, but we do need more. I mean, Jasmine's got one on Bad Cat, and I love it. And it just says "fuck off." It's brilliant. It's brilliant. But yeah. What was I going to say then? You have an open mind, at least, Rue said today.
Yeah, I do. I now have a more open mind than I had, because I absolutely can't explain that. And on anyone else, if I didn't know you ladies, and Damian, I would have thought, oh, they must have tampered with it somehow. But I was the one that, if anyone tampered with it, it's me. But I didn't. Yeah. I just basically found the frequency that sound was on and boosted it, in the same way that I can take away background noise from things and stuff. And they're not, like I say, don't confuse this with AI. This is just making something either treblier or bassier, or putting a bit more treblier. Absolutely, it is. Yeah, and
yeah, treblier.
Yeah, do you know what I mean? So it's just very, very simple controls that I use in the studio every day, and they're not sort of trick things like pitch correctors or anything like that. And there was no bloke in there. That is a male voice. It's even on the frequency of a male voice. Because obviously women's voices.
Because you can see it, can't you?
Yeah, you can see the spikes of it and stuff, and and when a bloke's talking, it looks slightly different to when a woman's talking, because their frequencies tend to be high, unless, of course, you're talking about someone like Mariella Foster, that sort of thing. But not everyone is Squeaky Frome and then Brian Blessed. Do you know what I mean? It's their audio maps would be very different. So there you go. I believe that happened, but I don't know what else in terms of, things walking through walls or anything like that sort of thing. But yeah, that was a disembodied voice.
That was that. I mean, I'm a believer, but obviously I have a little bit of skepticism. I think you have to, a little bit. I do believe. But definitely,
you've got to be, though.
As for the fact, I mean, I personally, I wouldn't have a clue how. I find it hard enough technically, to figure out just the basic stuff. So I don't know how people do the things they do, and I know people edit things to make them look more dramatic or more whatever. But I personally, I don't think any of us have any idea how to do it. And I even thought, well, how would you fake that? And I thought that would take so much effort.
Oh, it would. It would.
To do that. And it's like, I don't know why. I get if you're getting 45 million views for your video. I get that. But then, I don't know, morally, I struggle with my morals, I think, in why we...
But also, I mean, it's just like I say, it is. You'd have to have a bloke's voice, and you'd have to have them whisper into a microphone that phrase, and then you'd take that MP3 of that or whatever, load it into your GarageBand or whatever it is you were doing, and then try and mix it level, maybe put a bit of reverb on it or something like that. But it would be a heck of a ball ache, and I recall basically sending it back to you the same night.
Yeah.
So I mean, I didn't have time to faff around.
Hi, Mercury Flame.
Hey.
So Nushka says, what's everyone been up to this weekend? I haven't.
Well, it was my birthday. It was my birthday on Saturday. So Saturday was
David.
Thank you very much, and thank you, Damian, for the shout out. That was nice.
Yeah, you did a shout out on the video last night. Yeah.
And so we went to the record fair.
We did. We bought records.
Yeah, we bought records. Michelle got something by Jefferson Airplane. I got a Garbage album, X-Ray Specs album, and New Wet Leg album. And Michelle has ordered something for my birthday because it needs to come from America. So we're sort of aware. Thank you, Noosh. Thanks a lot. And
Mercury Flame.
And then I went up to Beccles, which is where this is how the whole Black Shuck idea came from, doing because Beccles is right next to Blytheborough and etc. And
did you choose a cake? Did you choose cake? Sorry.
I did choose cake, and we've just had another slice of it.
Because David didn't expect that they would. We went to a bit of a do. Like an afternoon.
It's a friend of mine, Ali, whose birthday is actually tomorrow, but she wanted to do something at the weekend. So she said, why don't we combine our birthday parties, as it were, So
they brought out her cake, which obviously was expected, and then they brought out a cake with candles and that for David.
Yeah, it was a delicious chocolate cake with happy birthday in white chocolate.
I have had some.
You have had some. And so that was great. Went had a little party, and then me and Michelle, because luckily my family have got a beach hut by the coast, on the east coast, and we went and had a cup of tea by the beach.
Went for a walk. When you did the short? Is that where you were when you did the short? Isn't it?
Yeah.
Was it delicious?
We had a little practice.
Was it delicious? Was it delicious? Nushka said.
Oh God, yeah, it was really nice.
It was very nice.
It was one of those chocolate cakes that is like a chocolate cake covered in chocolate with chocolate sprinkles and chocolate bits and flake on the top. So it's like
it's very.
I mean, it wasn't as good as if Nushka had made it for you, because you've had a Nushka cake in the past.
God, yeah, wow.
I haven't had a Nushka cake for a long time. I actually loved my Nushka cake. Do we remember my Nushka cake?
Yes, I do remember your Nushka cake. I'm never going to forget your Nushka cake.
That was the best cake, let me tell you. That was a long time ago. I actually think
Nushka wishes she was at the Ford Fair.
I know, she's such a good racer. I actually think
I said record
prepared to make me one of those cakes for my birthday next year, because it is that birthday coming.
We could murder some cake.
Can't believe
it is. I know, it really is really quite lovely, wasn't it?
It was very nice, yeah.
Well, I say it was.
Oh, you could murder some cake.
Yeah.
I'm going to show you what's being whipped up.
Annoy people.
I'm going to mute myself a minute when I just go and...
Oh, that'll leave you on your own. Okay. I've just got to go and get Michelle something, because she's a bit cold, aren't you?
I just wanted a hoodie.
Yeah, I'll go and find you a hoodie.
It's a shame you ain't got a M.A.D one yet, is it?
Yeah, it's a shame, yeah.
Your M.A.D hoodie
on. So we've been on Rachel's Ghost this weekend, bigging up M.A.D as well. Me and David went on the Patreon show, had a chat with Rachel, and she shouted out "M.A.D. Paranormal," and I have to book time off to make cakes. Doing Bobby's this year was hard.
It's not my birthday, obviously, until April next year. So you've got plenty of time to book the days off to get that cake ready for my birthday, because I'm going to need it, because I'm going to feel like chopping my own head off on that one.
Yeah. Do you remember the one we made for David, Nushka? And we made it look like a bowl of Haribo Tang Fastics, and they were all bursting out the top. It was brilliant.
It's very quiet.
So what was I saying? What else have we been doing? I went and walked around the fair city of Norwich by myself for a few hours while David was at a rehearsal.
It was a great cake.
She remembers your cake. Remember with the bowl of Tang Fastics?
Yeah. Oh.
Or does she remember my one? She mustn't. She can't have forgotten my one.
She remembers your one. We had fun making that.
I don't think you can put photos in, can you? You can't, can you? I don't think there's a way of doing
it. I don't know. I don't know. Can you put a photo in the chat?
If I went onto OBS, you probably could, but I don't want to mess it up.
You can put a link to a website. Like I put a link up earlier in the chat. The Darkness live at Download doing the song that Black Chuck.
Did you find any spooky things in Norwich? There's so many spooky things in Norwich.
Me.
But we need to really come for a weekend. Me and you need to come for a weekend and crack on this. We need to contact some places, and then we should come.
Yeah.
And Damian maybe as well.
Yeah, he'd like to come, because I think he'd like to come and see David anyway. He always said he wanted to come up there.
Yeah. But I think there's...
He said he'd sing. He said he'd sing in front of you, David. He won't sing in front of me.
Oh, we could go investigating, and you could sing.
We'll have an album done. We'll have an album done by... we'll have to think of a really nice enigmatic title for it. Damian Roberts, if all's not lost, where is it? That'd be the title. I think that's what we go for. So sorry I butted in there. But yeah, there's the Adam and Eve pub as well, which
Adam and Eve pub, is
one of the smallest pubs in Britain. I think it is. That's its title. But we know someone who was a barman there.
Hold on.
And he said that even before he got there, the stories had filtered through, hadn't they, about things appearing and a woman behind the. Didn't he say he wouldn't work the night after 6 or something? Yeah. He just did the afternoons.
Yeah, mornings.
Mornings, yeah.
Yeah, he wouldn't do it. And if mishaps, obviously, would be open for us coming in her flat.
Yes,
I think she would be. Yeah, she's reported some strange goings on.
That's true.
She's very in tune. And there's a whole bunch of places here that we could do. And we just need to have the full team on board, I think, don't we? But I think we can make inquiries about the pub at the Murderers Pub. Apparently, is incredibly
God, yeah. Funnily enough, because it's called the Murderers.
Well, no, it's not called. It's got two names, hasn't it? How odd! It's weird, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's interesting. I think that's interesting because it's so haunted that people actually started calling it that, and then it's kind of got a sign outside that says that and the other name as well.
Yeah, it's really weird. Do you know what?
Now, he's going to bring it in and show you in a minute.
Right.
Well, we're eating birthday cake for your birthday, David. Okay.
Thank you. That's brilliant.
We'll enjoy it.
Nutrigrain. That's not quite as good.
Is that what you're eating? I wondered what you was eating. What is it? Nutrigrain.
Yeah. Great Nutrigrain. Yeah. Healthy. That's my diet, isn't it? You know.
Yeah.
Exactly. I was just going to say when I was touring with a band and we played Montreal. And there's a venue there called the Crypt, and it's just the weirdest thing. It's like all the pillars holding the roof up and stuff like that, and all around the walls is just skulls and bones, and that they kind of look real. They look like a proper crypt. Now, I didn't. I was too embarrassed to ask. Are these real? You know, but. That was weird. That's a weird place to play, and you know, I'm not saying it's haunted. I'm just saying. If it is real skulls and bones and stuff, that's weird. But yeah, that was the Crypt in. There's a video on YouTube of us playing.
What's your first paranormal experience? Well, mine is when we lived on Cherry Road. I think when we had.
That's probably mine as well.
Mine is that literally doing that video for you and putting the headphones on. That's the first time I can actually say that
Wow.
That was like, because you hear people when someone passes away and they say, "Oh, I really felt your dad in here," or "I really felt the presence of someone," and I've never had that, unfortunately. Me and my dad were really close. We were good friends,
Yeah.
And I just think if anyone would have seen him, he'd come and say hello to me, because I grew up with a family of, like, with my mum and 3 sisters. And so me and Dad were necessarily quite tight with each other. And but people have often said, "Oh, I swear your dad was in the room. He came to see me the other day." And I think, well, I wish he'd seen me.
I think though that he probably does, and I think that a lot of times people. I remember when I was desperate to hear from my friend Alan who died. I was desperate just to know he was all right. And when I went to see this medium, he said things he couldn't have. It was impossible. He couldn't have known the stuff he told me, and he doesn't do it anymore either, which is real shit. And then he said to me, what do you want, April? That's what he said, because it was obvious I was wanting more than he was giving me, even though he was giving me stuff he couldn't have known. I wanted more still. And I said, well, I want to see what you see. I want him to appear in front of me now. That's what I want. Why wouldn't I? And he went, and then what are you going to do? I said, well, I don't know. Maybe I'll slap him, hug him. He said, but you can't. And I went, what? And he said, well, his energy. He's not going to be what. And he said, and then he has to go. Then you have to grieve again because he has to go. And he went, so it'd only come when you are 100% ready in your mental state to be able to accept that they might come and see you all right. And actually, I think every spirit that leaves a body goes to the people closest to it, and you don't even notice that it's happened, but they've come. There is something that's happened that if you really broke it down, you'd probably think, actually, I didn't think about that, and maybe that was the goodbye. Do you know what I mean? In that sense, I think there's always something. I
remember the first Father's Day after he died was tough, as you can imagine, but it was also the day that I was waiting for 2 phone calls from separate people about a music job that would have involved me joining 2 like proper arena stadium bands, and it's like it was 2 different bands, and as luck would have it, I was waiting for the call thing, and I didn't get either, obviously, otherwise I wouldn't be sitting here, would I? But
look, Damian just whipped up a cake. Look at this.
Hey,
that's for your birthday, David. We'll eat that for you. Okay?
Wow.
Look at that, Roo. Excellent. It's the taste of Black Forest Gatto as well, I think.
I love that. Lovely. Can you make another one for when I get back, please? Because it was my birthday that I wasn't at home for.
Well, you're not here. You've had cake with David. What does David think of the face in the mirror at East Drive? I don't remember the Tasha mirror.
No, I'm going to look on your Facebook, Roo, because you've got a picture of it, haven't you?
Yeah, I don't know, but no, as I said, as I did the no again.
You did.
But I would love my dad to come through and I'd love to just feel a presence. But unfortunately, since he died, over 10 years ago, I've felt nothing but this enormous vacant hole that he left in the life that I had when he was around. And I'd love to know just that he was around, but people tell me he is, so.
Right, there's the face in the mirror. That's me looking in the mirror at East Drive, crying, and then that's the face everybody saw.
Oh gosh, it looks like a sort of Nosferatu poster on the wall. Do you know what I mean?
And there was no picture. There was one picture, weren't there, on the wall behind us? But it was the other side, and it was
that's not it. That's not it.
That is odd. That is odd.
But Nushka, I remember I saw the woman in the mirror as well when we were younger. In the mirror at Granny's.
The mirror. Oh, at Granny's.
Okay, so to answer Rue's question, it's fascinating. That's what I think. It's fascinating. I wonder what it is. It doesn't make me think, oh my god, it's something that looks like Nosferatu behind Michelle, or in the mirror behind her. But it is weird. But I'm also aware that there's loads of pictures that you look at and you think, oh my god, what? Oh right, oh okay, it's a cat or whatever, So who knows? But light refraction, all that sort of stuff.
Swap seats.
Do you want to lay down?
Swap seats.
I'll go and make a cup of tea. But Rue, that's my answer. I'm not saying, oh no, it was because again, I know that they're not only are they morally not the type of channel that are ever going to fake anything, because it's just not, they're just not into that.
No.
So they didn't fake it. And at the moment, I'd say even an effect like that, I don't think they'd know how to do that. So
I'd love to know.
Made that something.
But as well as that, that was live.
Yeah, exactly,
Yeah,
exactly.
That's a screenshot from the
so
live.
I will say there's something there, but I don't know whether it's light refraction or a reflection of something, or the thing or the candle's making something do. But yeah, that is definitely, that was there at that point, and you captured it on film.
We didn't even notice it. It was the live audience that noticed it, weren't it?
Yeah. Really uncomfortable.
Nothing better than April being scared. Yeah, I do take well to a scare, don't I? I love a scare though. It makes me feel alive. But not necessarily when I'm in the woods falling over trees and stuff. Because that
do you know what makes me feel alive?
Oh shit. Yeah, go on.
Breathing in and out.
And that helps. That helps.
It does. And Nushka, yes, the one with the black dress and the shawl. I'll never forget it.
See, if you had to pick a place, Michelle, pick a place that not necessarily caught anything, but somewhere we've been all these times, that you felt most uneasy in, that we've been, all the places we've been, that you felt most uneasy in.
Do you know what? I felt really uneasy when we went during the day, that day after Granny died, and we went and we found that bizarre staircase in the woods, and we could hear that marching.
Where was that?
The Jacob's Ladder staircase in the woods, when we were lost in the woods that day. Not when we went back. When we went back later, we went back at night, didn't we? But when we were there that day in the afternoon, and we literally were lost in the woods and couldn't find our way out. It was boiling hot. And then we heard that marching, and I started to run away.
Well, that's the most uneasy place you felt in all the places you've been.
I felt uneasy there, and I don't know. Jamie saying the lamb.
Oh no, Mum was saying the lamb. Where's the most place that you felt most uneasy? Of all the places we've been, is there a particular place where you felt most uneasy? Michelle's is when me and Michelle just went in the daytime to that the dual place.
Hello, peeps.
Here's Damian. Now you missed your biggest fan. She was on here. Nicole, David said she was your biggest fan.
Nicola, are you still on?
She might even still be there, Damian. She went because you weren't on.
Oh, sorry.
She loves you. She thinks you're funny. Nushka said hello.
I know.
So where do you think?
I also felt very uneasy, but not for paranormal reasons, in the screaming house.
I was going to say that. And that's where you surely.
I
moved it because they said they could only see the top of my head, Damian.
Yeah. When we went there and we were in the car and Damian got out and went first and went in, and when he came back and he looked scared.
You did.
You were unnerved by that straight away, weren't you?
When I first went in there, that was a bit nutty. It felt as if it was a funny feeling in there. But I just wanted to get out.
I think because Damian was scared, that made us scared, because you're not scared, are you, normally, of anything?
Yeah.
I did feel uneasy in there, but I'm trying to think where I felt most uneasy. I think the places we've been. I mean, when we first walked into the Ancient Ram, I felt uneasy when we first walked in.
When we first went in and you went live and I had you on the phone, do you remember?
Yeah.
And that thing was moving.
The Jamaica Inn.
Oh, yeah.
Me and April went to the Jamaica Inn in Cornwall, in Devon.
Actually, the Jamaica Inn was
We didn't really do an investigation because we weren't able to.
No, you're not allowed.
But that was fucking electric in there. You all right, Dave?
I'm good, buddy. I'm good. Thanks for the shout out for the birthday.
Right, you have a good birthday, yeah?
Oh, tremendous. From start to finish. You know, there was basically record fair, then a little bit of a party in Beccles, and then off to the beach, to sit on the beach, watch the sun go down. Came home and then just listened for 4 hours to all the records we bought at the record fair. What a brilliant! Honestly, very few days are like that. You know, with nothing going wrong, nothing to cheese you off. It was just like, it was a very rare, brilliant day.
Oh, good. That's good.
Although I am a year older than I was at 11:59 on the 8th.
That was the Swan, Nushka. I did feel an eerie because that noise was pretty fucking outstanding. When I first went in there, I didn't get that same feeling. I think for me, the most intense, scary feeling was in the place that I didn't feel anything else in, except for about 10 seconds. And it was definitely a dark feeling I felt. And that was coming down the stairs in East Drive. That was it.
When we walked into that cold spot in the whole damn building.
Well, that's where I felt at the bottom of that stairs. But that was it. I didn't feel anything else. I didn't feel uneasy in there.
I'll tell you another good place where we went. We went to a cemetery, and me and Michelle were stood at the top of some steps. And we had some scouse geezer talking to us.
Oh, that was that. Yes.
That was in King Sutton. Adderbury Church graveyard.
Yeah, you had the scouser.
Me and April, a few years before we started doing any of this bollocks, we were in the graveyard and we were taking pictures on the phone. And there was some. I didn't have a cigarette in my hand. She didn't have a cigarette. Nothing like that. And there was thick white smoke, like bellowing out the door of the church.
That was Adderbury.
Yeah, wasn't it?
Yeah. So Rue's saying that sometimes you could just enter a building and feel a weird vibe, and that he worked with a mate for a day fitting carpets, and he instantly went in. He got the strongest vibe, a terrible loneliness in one room.
That's what I felt when we went in the house.
Yeah.
If a person, if a person that lives somewhere is feeling a certain way, I think I pick up on that, because I remember going into a room. I've told you about this before. Yeah, and just felt an overwhelming heartbreak and sadness in the room. Do you remember I told you?
No, somewhere else.
Oh, okay, yeah.
It was somewhere else. You know where I'm on about,
don't you? I can't remember. I can't remember.
It was to do with work.
To do with work.
And I'm sure it's not to do with the building. I'm sure that particular feeling I got is to do with the person that spends a lot of time in that room.
I just don't remember. I've completely gone blank on that, Michelle. You're going to have to text me now. I won't. Yeah, you'll have to message me.
I'll text you it.
When I went in the screaming house, though, I felt very low. I felt an intense sadness in there. Like, it was so sad.
To get out.
I just didn't like it.
In there, within like 10, 20 minutes, I just wanted to get out. And not only because it was feeling bloody bit freaky deaky in there, it was Michelle started coughing her guts up. And it was only like a few weeks, 2 or 3 weeks previous that she'd had a seizure. She'd had a problem, like, you know. So didn't give a shit about the investigation. Just wanted to get her out there.
Yeah. And I agree with Nushka. Said it's a fingerprint of sadness, which is like the stone tape theory, isn't it?
Yeah, I agree with that. Because I think when this they reckon it's a fingerprint, it's sadness. It will always be a sad place.
Yeah, of course it will. But that screaming house was the bird who died. It was her auntie and uncle that lived there.
Yeah.
You know, and apparently the girl her body was found in a field 200 yards from the house. Yeah, but I mean, you don't know. We don't know the true story. Do you know what I mean? We weren't there, and it was a long time ago, so it's just hearsay, you know. But what's written in black and white in proper published stuff is that the girl was found in a manhole of some kind in a field where her boyfriend was working.
It's sad. It's a sad story.
They've been arguing, and that was her that was her auntie and uncle's house that she used to go to for lunch on her lunch break at the post office.
That definitely was haunted.
What?
Rustic Bean. Where was the Rustic Bean?
Yeah.
And the Rustic Bean now. Where is it now?
Your bean is rusty. Well done, Rue. Rue says your bean is rusty.
We did up Parsons Street, that gaff we did at the
flat. By the reindeer.
When we was all sat in the front room and that shit fell down the stairs. Do you remember?
At the reindeer.
In someone's flat, wasn't it? We was in someone's flat.
And I thought Mad Mum said I used to feel stuffed in the Rustic Bean because they sold really big portions of things, and I thought that's what she meant. Yeah. I used to get
we said stop going in there because she kept feeling stuff in there, and Stacey, who owned it at the time, wouldn't let us come and investigate, would he?
No, he's too scared. The Chipping Norton one is 100% haunted, and Stacey knows it. He's seen, mind you, now he's not there. He lives in bloody South Africa.
Yeah,
maybe
several several times this weekend, me and Michelle have looked at each other and said, "Imagine if someone heard that out of context."
Yeah.
And I love that. We can't go in there now because my mum was just walking around feeling stuff.
Can be perceived differently. To be absolutely honest, since we did Calm My Heart, I have not felt well at all. I have moved now somewhere else, but that building, honest to God, I felt shit ever since I've been there.
Where's Calm My Heart?
Yeah, they've gone to Parson Street now.
Right?
Church Lane. Church Lane is very haunted, I think, everywhere up it.
It is.
Which is why we wanted to do Ugly Mugs.
Yeah. So there's the story of the theatre, isn't it? And where Ugly Mug is, that was part of the building that used to be the theatre, and it backed out onto where Butcher's Row is now.
Yeah.
And a lady was murdered, an actress was murdered because she was murdered by a fellow actor because she was getting all the praise and all the stardom, and he murdered her, and she apparently appeared in the cellar of the Coach and Horses in Butcher's Row, which would have been the back of the theatre, to some guys who used to rehearse down there doing, I don't know if it was music or boxing or something like that. And she appeared to them several times in a white flowing dress, apparently.
There's loads of places in Banbury you two need to go.
I mean, to be fair, Michelle, we could go downtown. We could go downtown late one night and we could just record around Parson Street, around Church Lane, on the outside. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I still think we get stuff.
So there's a man who has been seen and didn't have, Happy Man chased him when he was a police officer because he thought he was up to no good. And I know someone who used to live in London Place in Banbury as well. I don't know if they felt anything when they lived there.
You chased him down there, and that's why he got into it.
The Spice Ball field as well. That's meant to be quite naughty.
Dancing in a big, long, squishy dress in the car. Okay. Had you taken LSD, Mum?
How many brandies were you in at that time?
And St Mary's Church. Linda saw a headless coachman in the churchyard. See, I think we go down late one night or like crack a dawn, whatever, and walk round town, walk round the Parson Street.
Can I just ask from you experts and stuff? Why are horsemen always headless? What happened? Is it because is it because they catch their head on over branches on trees that are low hanging or something, and they lose their heads that way? Why always the head?
Where's London Yard?
Parson Street. It's London Place, I think it's called.
Oh, okay. But we could go there at like 2:00 in the morning.
You'd have to go there.
We could do that at the weekend.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I didn't duck in time.
It needs to be between 12 and 4.
Or you go wait till Christmas time. Wait till like.
You need to go between like 12 and 4, or when it's darker.
When
the autumn kicks in, it'll be much easier to do investigations, won't it?
That's when
it'll get darker earlier.
Don't get mine.
So what's Mercury Flame saying? I saw an alien outside the house I lived in next to People's Park. And did you experience anything when in London Yard at all?
I saw an alien outside the house I lived in next to People's Park. An alien? Are you sure it was not just a Banbury person off their head? Probably was down there.
But that's very old. I remember that, David. I remember you telling me about that.
Does Jamie mean that she saw an alien sort of being, or saw something in the sky?
No, she saw something stood in the lane.
Oh, right. Okay.
By the gate, wasn't it, Jamie?
Nushka, I'm not feeling that comment. I lived next door to there when I was a very young child.
Yeah,
so
you did. You lived next door to where.
Next weekend, Michelle, we're going somewhere, aren't we? So we'll figure that out. The following weekend, though,
have you got somewhere going?
We have got a haunted house, right? Not next weekend, the weekend after. I am so excited about this haunted house. I cannot tell you. This is going to be a good one. Nobody, we're not saying it, but nobody.
We've got videos that this person has, the resident has sent us of.
It's good.
The light flashing and shaking in the front room. We've got a glass smashing of its own accord while sat in front of her. We've got the aftermath of that, not the actual event.
We are going to go live, and we'll check with the lady who owns the house. But I think we'll be going live.
Do a little thing first, I reckon.
Yeah, we'll record something first, and then we'll go live. I think, just in case.
You see that sort of thing. There you go. That's that sort of thing. That's another experience I had that made me not a believer, but made me scratch my head a bit. And that was that. I think I've told the story before, but when I was recording an album in London, we were at the mixing stage, and it was just me, the producer, and the artist. And I was sat at the back of the recording studio on the sofa.
Yes, I remember telling you about this.
And in the studio, they had all these bottles of spring water, flat spring water, and posh stuff. And I was sat there, and then all of a sudden, this bottle of string, I hadn't opened it, hadn't touched it. I was in the middle of the sofa, and the next to the sofa was a small table with these bottles on, and I just heard this crack, sort of, like ice, like when you step on ice, that sort of thing, and then, and it went everywhere, and it was just glass everywhere, and these two people who had, one was a really famous producer, Tony Visconti, and the other one was Daphne Guinness, so she's like, ugh. And they both looked around at me as if I'd done something. I went, that wasn't me. And they knew there was no way I could have, by the time they turned around, that I could have got back to my seat and not looked unflat. I was reading something. I still had it in my hand, And again, I can't say that it was anything
paranormal.
The ghost of someone who worked in the studio or something like that. But it honestly, that was so odd, because there was only 3 of us in there. It wasn't particularly hot when it was a very expensive studio, so perfect air conditioning, and it wasn't fizzy water, so it wasn't like someone walked past and shook it up and then just left it there and thought, see what happens. We'd been in there for ages, and
definitely build up a pressure to explode that bottle.
Crazy.
Yeah,
I can't explain it.
Pound stretchers was frigging horrible. I remember being in pound stretchers in an evening doing shelf stacking or something, and I heard somebody running right towards me, and there was no one there. That was one freaky ass shop, and that's over. Weirdly enough, it's by where Alcam was, isn't it, Michelle? That's where pound stretchers is.
Dunelm would have been a good one to get into.
Yeah.
Seeing that footage, on the camera, bloody hell, mate. That was shit up. That was really, really nice.
See, the gondolas used to shake. You could hear a bike bell ring and footballs bouncing. And you've got experience of Dunelm as well, haven't you, Nishka?
Yeah, that was just mental.
Not Alcan. What was there then?
It was AP, Nishka. AP.
The CCTV footage that we saw on the what Nushka got for the Dunelm thing that time.
She's got the footage.
Bloody mental.
Well, I just think you should let us use it, Nushka. You don't even work there anymore. I mean, fuck it. It's bloody brilliant.
That's quite insane footage that she's got from.
Actually, maybe Michelle, next weekend we could do that.
What you should do, you should go down to that area where Dunelm is, right? Go round and do a little onesie round there outside on the camera, and then edit that into it.
Yeah,
we could go up to the retail park where AP used to be and call out, and because there's a guy apparently, Mad Mum. Is there a guy on his bike or something that is supposed to haul up there?
Yeah, there is supposed to be a guy on, but I think maybe next weekend, Michelle, we do that area.
Yeah.
She's going to try and find it and send it to you.
I know.
That's crazy. I mean, what you saw on the camera was just bloody mental. And it wasn't security.
Yes, Mercury Flame. The graveyard is opposite Dunelm.
Yeah, I know.
Every cemetery is opposite Dunelm.
It's either paranormal or someone was robbing the joint.
No, and it definitely didn't look like a person.
Exactly. Yeah. So,
it looked like the ring bitch.
The speed was fuck off.
See, Nushka's saying it's the ladies' toilets where. I can't see it from here. It's the ladies' toilets where it's the worst. She locks the door all the time. And what is her name, Nushka? You called her?
It is next door to the
graveyard.
They gave her a name.
Do you remember the name?
What did you call her, Nushka?
The ring bitch. I'm telling you.
Ring bitch. Yeah.
That is the ring bitch.
Or the grudge bitch.
One thing that I think everyone watching this, whether it's now or later, can understand as well, which I hadn't really noticed, but Michelle pointed it out yesterday. When we went to this party, there was probably about, I don't know, 20 people in a very small garden sort of area. And as Michelle's, just a wonderful person, can talk to anyone, And so at various points, you go and talk to people. And we sort of discovered everyone, when she talks about the paranormal investigations, they'll all say the same thing, which is like, I don't believe in any of all that sort of stuff. However, I'll tell you once, and then they go and tell them about 3 stories of how something paranormal happened to them and stuff. Everyone does it. They all say, and I realise I've done it tonight. I said, I don't really believe I'm not thinking yet. I've done the thing about the audio. I've done the thing about Daphne Guinness's bottle exploding. And, so everyone's got paranormal stuff, even if they go, oh, no, I don't believe in any of that. And then they always follow it up with, yeah, but one night I was sat at home, Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Nooshka, sorry, mate. That, what you just said up there, when you look at the footage, it's flicked when the camera and it comes from the cemetery into the shop. So what we saw on the camera
was him running.
Was them running into the shop from the camera, from the cemetery? I presume. Is that what you're saying?
They're walking straight past the camera, aren't they?
Yeah, along the top bit.
And is that Clive or Clivette? Because I thought it was Clivette because it looked like they had really long.
Inside the shop.
I thought they had really long hair in that.
No,
that's mental. That's mental.
Yeah.
That's
shit.
mental.
Hold on. It was wicked. Clive and Clivette, she said.
Wayne and Wayne out.
We would need to do that then. I think we need to.
Yeah, very funny. Rick.
That's our plan for next weekend. Then
that'd be really good. That'd be really good.
We could do that next weekend
because that's no that. Shit. Because that.
If you want to come, Nooshka, just let us know.
Fakery bollocks ain't happening on this channel. We'd rather not got anything.
That's what David was saying.
Simple as that. It's no way. I won't put my name to nothing like that.
No.
That's why I said we couldn't. We don't even know how to do it. Like how, David said, editing and that.
No, editing, but I mean, it's quite easy to fucking.
Well, I wouldn't
pull out blaggy little moves, curtains.
Would you know how to do it?
Yeah, of course we would. Anyone can.
What, to edit it?
Not on a live. Not on a live.
Not on a live. You can't do it on a live.
I mean, when you're live,
we couldn't do it on a live, and we're not savvy enough to edit it in and fuck with that. We can't do it.
Oh, you could set up an investigation.
We wouldn't have done it by now. If we were able to do that by editing, we would have done it by now, wouldn't we? Maybe if we were that way inclined.
Yes,
absolutely. Yes. But I tell you, anyone watching that watches other stuff as well. There's we were watching one the other day, and they said they could hear a voice like the one I did that sort of thing. Hello, Mercury Flames mum.
Oh, hello.
Watching with me, hello, Liz.
Yay!
I think that
let us come and investigate your house.
Yes, that's what I was going to say. I've heard your house is haunted. It would be good to come and investigate your house.
Did I say Mercury Flame?
Flame.
I don't.
Mummy Flame.
Oh, Mummy Flame.
Mummy Flame.
Can we come and investigate your house, please?
We promise, whatever there is, we'll take with us.
We'll make sure we don't mess it up.
We'll clean up afterwards.
Yeah, the refit.
You're saying that the refit at Dunelm majorly disrupted everything, and that does happen when there's renovations going on. It wakes shit up, doesn't it, as well?
Well, there's roadworks going on all along there at the minute. They're knocking shit up as they do.
So, Mercury Flames mum, Liz, we need places to go in London.
Yes.
Can you? Yeah. If you've got any ideas? Throw them this way.
If anyone knows anything.
No one ever investigates London for a bizarre. I don't know why.
Oh, I remember now, Michelle, the place at work.
Yeah, just say it out loud, April. Why don't you?
I nearly did.
It was an overwhelming feeling of sadness, and
I do think that can come from a person.
Carried on.
Hey, was she going good?
No,
it's just you just felt this feeling.
And I obviously know who spends a lot of time in that room and why, and I know a bit about their backstory, but it was just I couldn't shake it off for days.
What's that? Where you did the tarot cards, Kate, is the side she is.
My mum did tarot cards in Dunelm one night for the staff. I know.
Hey?
Mental. Probably got loads of things wandering around.
Shit like that, Kate. You should film, mate. I'm
but this was before we did this. This was ages.
We need to throw this tarot card stuff into this
you could do live tarot cards, Mum.
Honest to God, you could come up on here once a week or whenever you want to do it. Just drop it in Kate's Mad Mum's tarot night.
Yeah, you could do that. And people just come in. People would have to. You would have to do like I don't know, a super chat to be able to get a reading.
Yeah.
And stuff like that. You'd have to figure out a way around it.
Yeah, the only way you're going to do it is a super chat.
Yeah. If you did the super, you get a personal reading.
But that'd be a good thing.
I think that would be a good thing as well. I don't know.
And then whatever is for that.
Marsh, what's this?
Marshley Prison.
Marshley Prison. My mum said, ain't there no more, but the energy is still there. Okay. No, she's saying we should just
go into the toilets of Dunelm.
Let's go for a wee in Dunelm. Take our cameras.
Let's go for a wee in the toilets and see.
It would be rude.
I'll go into the toilets at Dunelm and I'll hide in the ceiling until you shut. Can
we get into Marshley Prison?
It's not there anymore, Michelle.
Where is it?
She said it's not there anymore. It's just the energy still is.
Oh, but you can show us where that is then, Jane.
Southwark.
What is Holloway now?
I don't know. I don't know what if Holloway. Jamie?
Is Holloway?
Oh my God!
Is Holloway like executive department? Apartments or something? Yeah.
They were talking about nothing.
Yeah, listen, Damian's got some history on it.
This prison. It was known for its harsh conditions and was the setting for Charles Dickens' novel Little Dorrit. The prisons operated from 1373 to 1842 and primarily housed debtors, also held those accused of crimes at sea and political prisoners.
Wow, there we go.
So back in the day, you would have been executed, obviously, quite for next to nothing. Because back in the day, they executed for nicking the loaf of bread.
Yeah.
Wasn't it?
Hi, Brian.
So there's bound to be
Brian.
Good energy there. Hello, Brian.
I do think Holloway, though, somebody spoke to me about Holloway the other day. Holloway Prison is going to be made into something, but somebody went in there a few weeks back and investigated in there. So you obviously still
get in Holloway. Wow, that would be amazing.
That is it, Damian.
Shit, my actual knickers. Let me tell you.
Cheers, Mumfly.
We all know he's spent a lot of time in there. Over 10 years that Claire spent in there, and I'd shit my actual pants. I'm not going to lie.
Who? Oh,
Claire spent 10 years there. I would shit my pants. But Gail was there, wasn't she?
She was. Yeah.
My little Gail, she was there.
My mate was in Holloway. She said it was haunted in there. Yeah, it's definitely.
I can imagine it.
What's going on? Sorry, I just keep getting emails. People keep signing into my thing.
Yeah, the sort of the infamous silent twins were in there as well. They sort of stopped speaking. I don't know if you know the story of the silent twins. Well, they got done for arson and stuff like that, but they got put into Holloway, and they were twins, obviously. But they just refused to speak to people, and they created their own language.
Did they go to Broadmoor as well?
Yeah,
I think so.
Yeah, saying about the two twins that was in Holloway.
Yeah, Dave, that's gone all over the country, that prison talk. It's either good, either go. I mean, I wouldn't be able to talk to you because you won't understand it, but you do. There are words you can talk, so you can talk to each other, and the screws ain't got a clue what you're talking about.
Yeah, they made.
What I mean is they literally made a language of their own. So they didn't talk to other prisoners either. They literally spoke to no one but each other, which is,
No,
very good, very good.
That's why they called them the silent twins.
Oh, my back. It really hurts my back.
Yes,
no, but we're going to do it, Nushka. Next weekend.
We're going to do it at the weekend, Nushka.
We're going to do it at the weekend. Abby's in the house now.
Jamie, the one Michelle doesn't like was in Holloway as well, as the same time as my mate. Oh.
Where's she got to
go? It's coming off the chat because she has got to go somewhere. That's a bit secretive.
Yeah, where's she going? Where are you going, Mad Mum?
She got people to see and stuff to do. By the way, while Michelle's gone, I'll ask you to. Again, it's one of those things where it isn't. you know, we were talking earlier about how I've never felt the presence of my dad, even though we were really close and all that sort of stuff. I tell you, the other night I did something. There's a video coming out on my channel soon because I need to just do an intro for it. But what it was is I was in. I'm not going to say too many names. It will be in the video. But I had a friend of mine that was I was in a band with, and she. I think we're only allowed to say on YouTube. She chose to leave the party early, shall we say?
Okay, yeah.
And she was a bass player, and I actually had her bass at the time. Well, it's actually her sort of second bass that she used live, and she wanted me to fix it for her, and obviously that happened. Her family let me keep it, and I always thought, well, to help her live on a bit, you know, I should play it on something. And so basically, the next single from one of my bands, I thought, right, this is the one. I think she'd like this. I think she'd like this track. And it took me 2 years. It has taken me 2 years from having the bass fixed and really given the Rolls Royce treatment, you know, at a guitar maker, you know. And the only weird thing about it is that when I went to put the bass track down for this track using her bass for the first time since she died, I actually played the whole song through without messing up once, and I very rarely do that. That's very, very rare. I usually record in bits because I'll make a fluff of something and then I'll do a repair, or if I make too many fluffs, I'll just go and do another take. And it was just
that's being with you.
When was that investigated?
Yeah, I mean, like I say, it's one of those things where I don't know what it was or whether it is, but obviously it was emotional for me because the sound of her bass was obviously something I was very, very aware of because I played in a band with her, you know, and it's got a really sort of growly sort of deep sound and stuff, and so, you know, I was thinking about her a lot, but that you'd have thought that would have put me off, and when I hit the last note of it and realised I didn't have to change anything, you know.
Yeah, that's good though. I think
that's odd, you know.
Yeah, I think that shows someone's with you. So Stitch Dreams received a gift membership from Rue. Thank you, Rue. Stitch Dreams. It never goes to someone in the chat now, I know. To be fair though, I sit there, just not on YouTube but home, and I suddenly get gifted a membership for a channel, and I think, okay, thanks very much. I haven't been on that one for a little while, but I get gifted a membership.
We're on Nicola's big screen.
Oh, where she's got some the big telly.
Say hello to Nicola. She's your biggest fan. Nicola. Hello, love. She thinks you're really funny. And she lives she's the lady who lives up north, don't she? You can.
If she wasn't able to join us for East Drive, but I'm sure she would have had she been fit and well.
Yeah.
I would have invited her.
Well, so you can't investigate Holloway. You're not allowed to go in there now.
No, bit of a shit that.
Oh, Jamie, Old Nunhead Cemetery, London. You're right. Meech might not like it.
Maybe that's what it does to get people back on the channel.
Back.
Old Nunhead Cemetery. Go on.
Where's Old Nunhead Cemetery? Is that the one we saw?
That's the one I read.
Well, he said London. Jamie said London.
I've already seen this in the Nunhead one on the telly.
Massive Spooky Cemetery. We're up for that, Jamie, though.
We'll have
to come.
Cemetery. Yeah, we were going to have a look at that. It's.
I don't know if it's that one that we saw, Rome.
Yeah, it is. It's that one that we saw on the telly.
It's in Linden Grove, South London.
It gets locked at certain times, though.
Yeah, it does. Might have to be a history.
Just don't look up the history. Why not look up the history, Jamie? Why are you saying this? I want to look up the history. Damien, have a look at Old Nunhead Cemetery.
Top of Peckham, that's where Jeff lives. We could go and stay with Jeff. And then
guided tours. I'm just having a look.
There's a few of them in that.
Oh, it
Top of Peckham. It is the one we looked at, Michelle. It's the one we looked at. Yeah.
I've got all the address and everything.
Is it the one that the Grim Life went to?
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, that's the one.
Yeah, I remember that. And
They went to a couple of different ones, but I'm sure one of them must have been that then.
Yeah.
Because they did quite a bit in London, didn't they?
Yeah.
And they went to Jack the Ripper's. The Jewish cemetery. We would go to, don't we? But not on a sunny day.
That is absolutely nuts, that place. I've never seen a cemetery.
Not on a sunny day. I am listening, but I can't answer because I'm driving. All the more reason
to go. Answer them, Mum. You're driving. God's sake.
Abby's telling me to go because I'm scared. So that will be amusing for people.
Yeah.
Not because she...
But we can go. We can do this. We can do that. It would be funny. See, would scare me. Any woods. Straight away, I feel uneasy.
I've got lots of things written down about that nunnery, yeah? They've had some really naughty stuff seen. They've got it on camera. They've got it on
there
video,
is weird stuff.
And
other people investigated?
Yeah.
A couple of people, yeah. Not too many, though. Not too many people.
Because you can't do it in the night, can you? You have to go
No, you have to go there between a certain time. But, I mean, got some spirits, paranormal, right, the other side, they're not like closing time. They haven't got
no.
You know what I mean? They're out 24
They're not at work in the day.
They're there just as much as we are now. Like
they're out all the time.
Yeah. That 315, the witching hour, is just a witching hour.
Oh, it's just from Amateurville, isn't it?
It's exactly all it's from.
From Amateurville, the film.
That's where that 315 thing come from.
Yeah.
You get it in all the films.
You do.
But it's what that is.
You do.
The nunnery, yeah, it's mental.
I think London is a good place to go to do some.
And we're going to go to, if we go to London, Jamie has promised to take us to the Outcast Cemetery, the Crossbones one, Mercury Flame. Yeah. What's it called? Not to do an investigation, but just to do a video and have a look.
Yeah. Well, some of
what is it called, Jamie?
We've got 11 people. Can we all hit the likes, people? If we haven't already, of course, I haven't looked. Oh, look. Hold on. I don't want it to be up. There's only 5 likes. 6 more people need to like.
There we go, look. Right.
Hit the thumb.
I scrambled to donate to you to get you to go into a room alone. You think I won't do it again to get you to go into a nunnery? You are evil, twisted, and troll.
Well, we're keeping you to that.
It was established in 1840, right? It features striking Gothic chapels and a view of St Paul's Cathedral.
Oh,
it looks bloody mental, doesn't it?
It does look eerie. They do look eerie in London. The graveyards in London.
Look at the nunnery.
Where? I didn't see no nunnery. Oh, Michelle would shit her fucking pants here.
Yeah.
You would.
You know the film The Nun. You know the film The Nun.
I haven't watched that, Damian. Surprisingly,
but
it was bad enough because we watched Conjuring 2 the other night and not seen it before, the Enfield one. And what's that nun all about? Because that ain't about the Conjuring. That ain't about the Enfield.
No, this is exaggerated.
It's a nun called Valkyrie, and
that's with the film, isn't it?
Yeah, but it's based around.
Really loves the way Abby thinks. Her very sick, twisted humour.
Yeah, and Jamie's saying it's the Crossbones Cemetery she'll take us to do a video.
Crossbones.
That's the Outcast Cemetery. That's the one that we shouldn't investigate, but we should just go and check it out and have a look and make a video because it looks amazing.
I think you have to be careful in some of them. That's all.
What?
Well, because if you walk around certain parts of London with your cameras out.
Oh yeah, well.
Yeah.
Yeah, of course you will.
We ain't going to know where we're getting our equipment, Rob, because I'll fight them and I'll end up in custody or something, like, you know.
Yeah. Like Peckham.
It looks amazing.
That is where that is.
Cemetery.
I'm joking.
I'd like to go to Peckham. I just feel like I was around Only Fools and Horses, you know.
Yeah. Well, I've got a friend who lives there, you know. It's
I like Peckham.
Not in a tower. He's luckily able to own a house.
That's lucky.
So if new people become members, if we get like so many new members by next weekend, we could maybe read that poem that I wrote about us in the woods.
I think we need something a bit more to get the members in the show.
Need more than that, yeah. We need
like something more, like I don't know.
Abby wants to go there. Where do you want to go, Abby? To the Crossbones Cemetery? You can come with us.
Abby, you can come with us for London for the day.
Yeah.
Rue says it's not like you see in Only Fools and Horses anymore.
In my eyes, it will be. In my head, as I step into off Peckham Tube Station, I'll be the tune will be in my head. No income tax.
That's another thing, isn't it? Didn't we see something the other day about how haunted the London Underground is? Like
Don't Scare Claire. Yeah, the Central Line. She focused only on the Central Line, and it's just riddled, isn't it?
Yeah, they'll try.
They'll try and nick my shit. let me tell you, I will give chase. It'll be like the episode of Only Horses and Horses. Michelle will be running one way, I'll be running the other. Give me my camera back, you fuckers!
We dressed up as Batman and Robin as well.
What?
We dressed as Batman and Robin as well.
Go.
Yeah, yeah.
Go. Come on, Dale.
Where did Abby want to go? She didn't say.
To the Crossbones Cemetery.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we looked at it together, didn't we, on YouTube? Me and Abby did. And then I spoke to Jamie and she said it's not far and she knows where it is and it's amazing.
Oh, definitely up for. Now that ain't you because you're in here.
What?
Boy, I heard something at the window then. That's definitely not Damian because he's sitting there. Might have been just a bird. Might have been just a bird. Don't know. So I've got to get up at 4 o'clock in the morning, people, because I really am.
I haven't, not till after. I'm going home tomorrow at 2 o'clock.
Michelle's coming home tomorrow, so she will have to get up the following day that early. So I'm really looking forward to it.
If we'd have gone out today, but we weren't. We haven't been out today. Suddenly it was morning, and then it was 6:30, wasn't it?
Yeah,
that was a bit weird. And but we were going to do a car of calm, weren't we?
Yeah, we were. Yeah,
get round to it.
A car of calm. We must do a car of something for the live members this week.
For the
for the paid members. I'm sorry, I lost the plot. I found the damn place.
Oh, yes, you did, Abby. And then I spoke to Jamie after.
God, I wish I had a free day tomorrow.
Yeah, I wish I had. Well, I have kind of.
You have.
I'll be trying to travelling though.
Yeah, travelling, but you've till 2 o'clock. You're all right.
Yeah.
I'm going to speak to him at work about us going in mega early on Tuesday and finishing early because it's just going to be really hot on Tuesday.
Is it really?
Yeah.
Really on Tuesday.
I mean, maybe we should go in at like 5, finish at 1.
Okay. What temperature is it going to be then?
32
something.
33.
Yeah, it's going to be hot, man.
33.
Holy.
And it's going to get hotter throughout the day. So I think at about 3-4 o'clock it's going to reach its hottest, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, we need to get there at 5 and leave at 7.
That is. It's going to be hotter than Satan's anus.
Michelle's first day back after she got to go in.
You're going to get it here. Wednesday's going to be 31.
I know.
It's going to be a nice week.
See it. Wow.
A nice
week.
My
God.
Yeah, if you enjoy after sun.
Yeah.
I reckon before the summer's out, I reckon we should have a mad day out at the beach.
Go somewhere scary on the way. Where?
To work early, she means. We'd have to leave in the middle of the night even. We'd have to leave at 4 to get there for 5 anyway.
I wish we could
get now, babe.
Yeah.
I made a joke about how we often turned in an hour and a half after Michelle at home normally gets up to go to work.
Yeah, we went to bed at 5 a.m. this morning and we got up at midday today.
Oh, that'd do me in, I think. If
we were laying on the floor here, listening to Polystyrene and
it would be nice.
Jefferson Airplane
and Manic Street
Preachers, all of which fabulous albums.
Yeah,
there is a haunted beach near Chester.
There is a haunted beach in Chester. Yeah,
we've heard about that.
I wonder if there's any haunted beaches.
All right, I've never heard of
well, Jason, our cousin who lives near Ellesmere Port, near Chester, has a beach that he's been dying for us to go to.
Here he is.
There's a haunted
beach himself there.
Oh, there's a haunted beach in Cornwall.
There's a haunted beach in Cornwall, just down near Penzance. It's Smuggler's Cove. It's well known. Like there's basically there used to be a lighthouse on the corner of the rocks down there, down near Penzance on the bend. Like there used to be a lighthouse down there. Obviously, the lighthouse ain't there no more, and all the ships that used to come in. Couple of nights, well, the lighthouse went down. Basically, it got broken, weren't working, and a few ships crashed up. And people within the pub at the top of the hill said at night you can see torches, like it looks like lanterns walking across the beach.
Wow. See, I've always thought because my general way of being is to. I know you couldn't handle it, April, but I do stay up all night because I like to record at night. I think my head's clearer, and so when Michelle does on the rare occasions Michelle can come down here and stay, she does get sort of sucked into my world of like, well, it doesn't feel like right to, you know, to go to sleep and stuff. But I'm surprised that in those nights when it's so still and so quiet, that, you know, sometimes I do think about people who've passed or whatever, and I always think those are the times that surely they'd come and see you. But I think
you're not open to it and ready for it. Not you're not ready. They're not going to come to you.
Yeah.
But
when you're ready, mate, when you're ready, you'll be pleasantly surprised.
Yeah. And I think that you think you're ready in yourself. Like I thought I was ready. I was saying to that guy, I'm ready. I don't know what you're talking about. Of course I'm ready. Yeah. But when I broke it down, I thought, was I ready? Probably not. Then I really wasn't.
It must have been about 10, 12 years until I was pleasantly satisfied. And the crazy
like I say, I'm not putting a wall up and saying, no, it's all sort of, like I say, I've already mentioned 3 things that I can't explain.
Yeah.
And so I'm obviously not completely shut off to it, you know.
Michelle had the same dream as I did on separate occasions. Me with Alan and Michelle with her dad. About the big gate and people coming through. It's surreal because like you think the other side, you think there's no, you ain't gonna, why you wouldn't be having suitcases and things like that. You just, that sounds nuts, yeah?
Yeah. I know it's
just wait and watch. It's crazy. If what I saw is real, I've got no fear of death whatsoever. Like, not any part of it. Don't give a shit.
No, I mean, I don't have a fear of death. I have a fear of dying, though. I just, you know, I'm not scared, and I suppose I'm not scared of dying. I just don't want to be there when it happens.
Yeah. That's unfortunate, Damian, because that's got no choice in that matter. I just don't want to be there when it happens.
The only thing I'm scared about.
Yeah. But I mean, whatever happens to me, I'm going wherever my dad and Helen went. You know,
damn straight.
100%.
Damn straight. As soon as you open as soon as your earth suit's dead. You'll be happy, mate. You'll be all right.
Oh, yeah.
And it's like, you know, the only thing I'm scared about when it comes to that is saying goodbye to people. Although it's not forever. Yeah. It's not forever. It's just for a little while.
It's like somebody said the other day to us when we were on a live doing the UFO stuff, and somebody was saying something, and they said, I think there was obviously at that time of night you get some terrible weirdos come on your chat that randomly say shit, and sorry, I
hang on, let me just say we just need to say goodbye to Mercury Flame because she says we've got to go now because Mum's program is on.
What is it? What are you watching?
Thank you, Liz, for joining us.
Is it Ridley?
What are you watching, Liz?
What are you watching, Mercury? Is that new Ridley?
She might have already gone.
Already. She's done one already. She might.
So Nushka said that's why she always closes her eyes when.
That's not a good idea.
You have a close one when driving.
That's why people duck when you go under a bridge. It's stupid. You just gotta.
The other thing is, if you're in a big vehicle, and the guy driving decides to go through 2 cars, so everyone starts taking a breath in, don't they?
It's like that.
Like it's going to help the steel structure of like the coach you're on.
I've got it on record.
Rue's asking what it is.
It's a
what, Ridley?
Police it's like a police.
Oh, it's a crime one.
Yeah, it's crime. It's really good. Really good. But look, I'm going to go as well. So
yeah, Damian's going to go now as well.
Love you and leave you, everybody, yeah? Shell, Dave, see you soon, Mad Mum, Happy News, Mercury, all of you, love you all. Peace, love Mum, mate.
What, Mad Mum started clapping in the moment? Mad Mum has started clapping in moments.
Yes, she does. We let that truck nearly come into us around that really sharp bend the other day, and she starts going, no. Honest to God, it was embarrassing.
Rue said later, Damo.
See you later, Jamie.
I think we're going to call it a day anyway. We've done an hour and a half. My back is killing me.
Sorry, bro. Yeah. Love you, bro.
And we've got to have some of that cake now. I don't want to have it too late. So I've got to eat some birthday cake. So I'll let you know how it tastes.
Lovely. Let me think of me while that was going to come out horribly.
We will.
Enjoy your cake.
Yes, and a cup of tea. I'm just going to give Damian my cup. But thank you everybody that joined. And next weekend then now we have a plan for our investigation. Thank you, Roo. Damian will have another video out tomorrow. He put one out earlier. If you want to go and watch it, it is fucking crazy, let me tell you. It's just like you watch it like that. What the fuck? You can't help but do that on it.
It's a mental
video. See you later, Noosh.
Bye, Noosh.
If you want to come with us at the weekend, let us know.
It's local, so you could do that.
We won't film you.
Maybe we could do what you said about Noosh. You know, when we were talking, maybe we could do something like that. I won't say it on here, you know, we like to keep things surprising. What? Yeah, we're gonna go and do that.
She's gonna send us a video.
Yeah, because we could edit that in, you see, with what we do next weekend. I know we'll go live. I'll never go live, won't we? Maybe we could do a bit of a record. Trailer, the blue, you know, the thing that gets you in.
Yeah.
The
intro, like come and watch.
That's mad. You remember that footage?
Yeah.
It's crazy. That is.
Our Swan one that we did, the intro to the Swan one, because it was so chaotic, weren't it? Like you shoved in that bit of me running and screaming. That, like Casper, when he watched it, when Ben watched that, he was straight on it, like, what the fuck already? Oh my God. And then it keeps people watching.
Yeah,
we just got to be a bit more mad, haven't we? We've got to be what our name is.
But it's
mad.
like, you know, that's when we were, before we started going live and we put these episodes on with the intro and everything like that, we tried to put at the beginning something that would grip people straight away. Like the Roll Right Stones one, the first time we went there, we put on that bit with it's me just at the end saying, I'm not going to lie, I am fucking shitting my pants.
Yeah, definitely. No, we'll do that.
She'll send you the video. She has stills of the face too.
That's good. That's good, Nish. That's what we need. And the orb from the camera. Did you see it, Michelle? That Nisha sent. You did, didn't you?
Yes. Yeah.
That's a bit lunatic. Can we not just put that on as a short?
It's up to you.
What do you think, Nish?
I'll do my movie voice, my movie trailer.
Oh, go on, do it.
Go on, David.
Stay safe and scared.
See, that's good. That's good. But I do think we could do that. We just need to get more things on. We need more paid subscribers. We need more memberships. We need more merch getting rid of because we ain't got rid of them. So we need to push.
Anushka's saying you have the footage. Go for it.
Oh, so we could use that video, Michelle, that Anushka sent, and put it on as a short.
It's quite personal, though, I think.
Huh?
Definitely. Somebody's home, I'd say.
Yes. Ready to get someone else, which is worrying.
Yeah.
Of the orb, yes, Noosh, I know what you mean. Yeah, we'll use that. Maybe Michelle could do it while she's there with David, and he could put that voice over just before, I don't know, on there. What do you see? Is there something there?
Yeah, well, tell me what you need, and
I'll show it to you in a moment.
You know me, Mr. Up All Night.
To be fair, my favourite time of the day is between 4 o'clock in the morning and 6 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah.
That's because...
Yeah, and mine, but normally we've only just got up that time.
Well, me and Nicola from the chat, you know, I would say the most regular time that we talk to each other for about an hour or whatever is about 3 in the morning, 2:30 in the morning, something like that.
It's the most peaceful time of the day.
Yeah.
Nobody wants
your phone's, you know, your phone's not pinging.
No, it's just lovely. I like that time of day.
Our work phones ping at that time.
Yeah.
I've got to put the on-call one on. Shit. I've got it on, actually. I've got it on in the 11th.
I'm not on call this week, am I?
No, so I'm giving it to Sally.
Are you going to discuss this on a...
Yeah. Sally on Monday.
Me?
What?
It's not me, is it?
No, it's not you. No. I've been on it for 2 weeks. Thank you very much. I don't want to do it no more. Okay.
Who's on call this week?
Sally. I'll be giving it her tomorrow morning. She can't wait for it. I'll be giving it her. But anyway, I'm going to go because I'm going to have a bit of cake and a cup of tea before I have to go to bed. So thank you, everybody, for coming on. And me and Michelle will be investigating next weekend. And Damian will have another reaction video out, no doubt, tomorrow. So please check them out and share the shit out of our channel. Just share it everywhere.
Like, subscribe, become a member, buy jumpers and hats and
merch. Good night, Ren.
Bye.
Night, Brian.
Stay safe and scared.
Stay safe and scared. Goodbye.